Oh, they must have transferred him to another room.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. They'll figure hospital. They'll find out. Oh, nurse, can you tell us which room they transferred Mason Capwell to, please?
Oh, he isn't here.
We realize that. We want to know where he is.
Well, Mr. Capwell disappeared from his room last night.
Disappeared?
What?
Oh, my God.
Good morning.
Speak for yourself.
I'm looking for someone. Can you help me?
I ought to be able to. See them all. Which one are you after?
An Indian. Broad-shouldered, about 6 feet tall.
Oh, you want one of those all-male places, honey. We don't have acts like that here.
It's not an act. Have you seen anyone fitting that description? It's very important that I talk to him.
Murray, Dr. Kaufman. I don't want to hear all the grisly details that you guys seem to revel in. All I want to know is how the autopsy is going to read when it gets to the line, cause of death. At close range. That's very good. Send me a copy, okay? Well, Mr. Castillo, let's see you talk your way out of a murder indictment. Huh?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
Been having a few dreams.
You look really tired.
You look kind of tired yourself.
Yeah, I didn't sleep very well. So what are you gonna do now about Keith?
He'd not give anything if I knew what was in that woman's mind. I don't know what I can do about Keith. I mean, what can I do? I'm innocent. I'll hang on to that. Truth is always the best defense, right?
So what's gonna set you free?
Yeah, and I haven't been charged with anything. I am free.
Yeah. And it's gonna stay that way.
No, I'm certain he left voluntarily. Someone would have reported if there'd been any commotion.
All right, we'll talk to his doctor. Thank you very much for your help.
Check it out. He left a note.
What does it say?
I can't arrest until I even the score with the man who was torturing me. I'm going to find him and make him pay, Mason. He's gone back to the Pussycat Corral.
Why would he do that? What, is he a glutton for punishment? Why didn't he call the police and get them to go with him?
He knows that Indian hangs out there nightly for his recreation. It's an obvious first place to look. I just hope that we catch up with him before he gets hold of this guy.
That's right, and we better do it quick. If he goes after that man alone, he's as good as dead.
Yeah, let's go.
How you doing, Joe? Hey, Jake, a glass of orange juice, please.
Oh, they won't hurt me.
Well, it's pretty bad blister you got there. You should put something on it.
It was stupid. I should have stopped when I first felt the thing. I'm a skier, man. I know better than to aggravate a blister. Hey, aren't you that guy I've seen all over town on those posters pushing that new men's cologne?
Yeah, look, if you want to fight with somebody, you're going to have to pick somebody else to do it with.
Wait a minute. I'm not looking for a fight. I'm just surprised to see you, that's all. I mean, it's not often I get to meet a real celebrity.
I'm not a celebrity either.
Well, you're on your way. I think it's great, man. I wish it was me up there.
Oh, yeah? Well, hang in there. If it could happen to me, it could happen to anybody. My name's Jake Morton.
TJ.
Nice meeting you.
Same here.
Well, so...
Hi.
Hi, hon. How you doing?
Good.
Good to see you. This is TJ. TJ, this is my girlfriend, Haley Capwell.
Hi.
Hi, how do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Capwell? You're not Ted Capwell's sister, are you?
No, I am his ex-wife.
Ah,
No,
Sorry,
it's okay. It's okay. It happens to the best of families, I'm told.
Yeah. Listen, TJ here's a jogger, too. Haley and I try and go out every morning just for a little while.
Well, he tries to.
Yeah, it's great exercise.
Yeah. Listen, we're about to have breakfast.
Oh, well, don't let me hum you up. I mean, I'm waiting for somebody anyway, so go right ahead.
All right, well, listen, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Take care of that foot, all right?
I will. Take care.
Okay.
Bye. Nice
Bye.
Admiring our tootsies, are we?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, but they're sensational looking feet, TJ. No wonder you worship them.
That's cute.
I saw you talking to Jake and Haley. I didn't realize you knew them.
No, I don't. I, just met him, as a matter of fact. You know, that's the guy in that Beast Cologne poster?
Yeah. Personally, I think she would have been better suited. But, oh, you picked up the morning paper.
Yeah. I circled a few things, but, you would not believe the jobs they're offering in there. I mean, it's all sales, engineering, and they're not even offering much more than minimum wage.
What are you expecting? Are you going to start at the top? What do you want to be, president of General Motors or something?
Well, yeah, that'd be nice. I'm not expecting anything like that to start off with, but, I mean, I want to earn a decent living, you know? I have, well, grown accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Yeah. As I recall, your lifestyle included leaving a trail of discarded women behind you.
Oh, come on. Will you knock it off? You're always trying to make me out to be some kind of lady killer.
You did try very hard.
Yeah, well, tell you the truth, I never really had any lasting effect on anybody.
Okay, check it out. You see that exterior? And that's brick. You know how much brick costs these days?
Let me guess. A little more than sticks and straw, huh?
Yeah, that's right. And you can huff and you can puff.
And
nobody can blow that house down on you.
Oh, impressive. I bet it's expensive, too.
No big deal. I mean, I'm going to be rich one of these days, you know.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. No, come on, one of these days. I just thought that this whole thing with you modeling was to save up money for school. Now you're talking about Tudor houses.
Is that what this is, Tudor?
I don't know. My point is that I think you should save and be a little safe about it. Jake, you don't know how long you're going to be the beast man.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I could always be somebody else, right?
Dog man. No, I'm just teasing. Yes, you can. I just think that you should be a little more careful. I mean, after all, why buy something as expensive as a house?
Well, if you really want to know, because I want to live in one with you.
What does that mean? I need an explanation, Cruz. I need to know what's going on. I read that, and it tells me that you killed my daughter. I need to know.
Dr. Nicholas, Cruz didn't do it.
No. Your daughter was dying from a gunshot wound when I broke into the room. I picked up the gun. I did not shoot her.
Cruz. Who did?
I don't know. I don't think I have to tell you there was a lot of people with reason to want to see her gone.
Look, she had a lot of enemies. I know, but but no one that would kill her.
Well, somebody did kill her. I mean, I tried to warn you not to let this go on. I told you I wasn't going to stand by and let her wage a vendetta against the Capwells, Doctor.
Cruz, I know that she hated the Capwells, but she wouldn't. Come on, she wouldn't kill someone.
She put Eden in that wheelchair, trying to kill her. She tried to kill Kelly Capwell twice. If we ever see Meyson alive again, I'm sure he will tell us that she was responsible for his disappearance.
She is my daughter. She's my daughter. Now, look, I know how sick she was, but I loved her. I really loved her. And I know that there was some dark place in her that I didn't understand, and I didn't know how deep it went, Cruz. But no one can convince me that she's capable of some kind of cold-blooded act.
And if you had been convinced of that, what would you have done? Would you have tried to stop her?
I did try. I was just a little late. A little late.
Are you going to help me find this guy or not?
You really want an Indian? I'm an Indian. 1/8 crow's feet. Why don't you come into my teepee, huh?
We have very urgent business to discuss. Have you seen him or haven't you?
Yeah, I know who you mean. Stick around a while, he'll show up. Comes in here a lot to see one of the ladies.
Thank you.
Boy, you sure look beat.
I'm just a little tired, that's all.
I just need to rest a minute.
Sure. This is big, $9 an hour today.
I don't think so, no.
Come on, you don't know.
Lincoln?
Hi.
Good morning, Mr. Walker.
TJ, ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Where are you guys off to?
I have to go down to the attorney's office and sign some papers.
Yeah, if you can spare her. I need her signature on some papers.
No, sure, that's okay.
And, oh, listen, if you're interested in a job, you should talk to my father about it. He's got contacts all over town.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it, but I don't want to be any kind of imposition or anything.
It's not. Don't be hesitant. Only I don't know what help I can give you. What kind of work are you looking for?
I mean, at this point, I'll take anything. It doesn't really matter what it is.
Well, you know what they say. If you don't care where you're going, any road will get you there. Well, let's see. What about the university? Maybe it's a good place to find yourself, huh? Of course, I doubt if they'd pay much more than minimum.
Well, I mean, that doesn't really matter. I figure you got to start at the bottom somewhere, right?
It's very realistic of you. Okay, I'll meet you at the student union at noon.
Oh, great. I really appreciate this. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
I told you, my father. He can do anything.
You're so right. Thanks again.
Sweet. I'm very touched. I can't, though. Not now. Not in a house.
What's wrong with the house?
Well, no, it's just... Jake is just the permanency of the whole thing. I think we need to get to know each other better.
Haley, that's going to happen whether we live together in a house or not, right? And as long as we keep the relationship going.
Yeah? Well, what if it doesn't work out? I mean, you know,
Look, Haley, we
commitment.
just quit talking about things not working out. They will if we make them.
Right.
Right.
Look, you have a great apartment upstairs, and I'm living with Gina, and it's been a great setup so far. We don't need a house. We don't need a house.
Need, you know, I'm sick of satisfying my needs. I mean, I've kind of moved beyond that.
Oh. I think we need to talk about something else right now. I gotta go.
You gotta go already?
Yeah, I left my apron up in your room, and I gotta go get it before I get to work.
Hey, speaking of work, how's the world of hot dogs anyway?
Not so hot. If it keeps going the way it's going, I'm not gonna have a concession stand to go to.
I'm sorry. You know, don't sweat it. If it doesn't work out there, things, you know, you can always go someplace else, right?
Yeah. I'm not worried about not finding something else. I just want to make a success of myself.
Yeah, I know. I'll see you in a minute, okay?
I gotta tell you, I was hoping you would have reconsidered by now and would willingly tell Keith what the woman told you.
That's what you were hoping? Are you crazy?
Mr. C, I want things to be open and above board so we can find out what really happened. Now, if that makes me crazy, I guess I am.
In this circumstance, it does, because if that's what you really want, you have a latent death wish. Because if Timmons finds out that Eleanor said Cruz killed me, you might as well start walking to the gas chamber now.
I really think you should listen to Daddy. He's right.
No, he is not
Cruz,
right.
I
I'm
cannot
sorry.
go along with you on this. I really think that you should listen to Daddy. He knows what he's talking about. Keith Timmons is going to charge you with first-degree murder.
Exactly. This is going to be a big-time investigation. The truth is going to come out. And what if we withhold this and he finds out about it later, and you know he will, I'm going to look like an idiot. I'm going to look like somebody who was afraid to tell the truth.
Damn it, whatever way you handle it, it's going to have a damaging effect on your claim of innocence. People are going to ask why Eleanor would accuse you in her dying breath if it weren't true.
You think I did it? Is that what you're saying?
You got to be kidding me. What the hell kind of asinine question is that?
Well, I just want to find out where I stand here, Mr. C. I'm a little confused. What about you, Edie? You think I did it?
I believe you're innocent.
Exactly. So the two of you believe me. Why the hell can't we assume that somebody else might?
Because all Keith has to do is find 12 people who won't believe you.
Well, I guess I'll worry about that when the time comes. See, I want you to tell him what Eleanor told you.
Are you? What the hell I will.
If you don't, then I will.
No, because I will not let you do it. I'm going to handle this and take care of you whether you want to or not.
Mr. C, you are going to be compelled to take the witness stand and testify as to the truth. If you withhold it, you will be committing perjury.
You know something, my boy? You can be almost as maddening at times as I can be. I don't like that quality in other people.
I'd rather be out in the blaze of the sun.
Lovely smell, isn't it?
Well, at least nothing's changed since the last time we were here.
Huh? Still the same old dive?
All right, let's sit down.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like he's here.
Well, he had a head start. Maybe he was here and he left.
Well, can we wait a minute and give it a few seconds? Come on. Let's get something to drink.
And what makes you think they will serve us here?
Optimism.
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 Why would Meyson or anybody else come back here voluntarily?
Well, we almost found him here once, Julia. God willing, we'll find him here again.
Look, I don't know who he is, but he's following me in here.
Catwell! I don't believe it! Get out of here!
Willie, be careful!
Get out of here!
No!
Get out!
Be careful, Willie!
Oh, be careful!
Willie, be careful!
Hey. Get everything you need?
All set. Who are you talking to?
Her? Oh, well, it's just a blonde receptionist.
I can't turn my back on you for a minute.
No, you can't. It was the agency. They want me to come down and pick up an itinerary of personal appearances I have to make over the weekend. So.
Yeah, and is the blonde bombshell gonna have it for you?
Listen, I'm sorry I even made a joke about it, okay? I'm seeing Mr. Gillis in advertising.
I like that better.
Listen, after I do that, I'll swing over to the university and meet you there, okay?
Okay.
Listen, you cheer up. Maybe today will be a sellout day for hot dogs.
Maybe.
And if it isn't, you know what I'll do? I'll come down there, I'll buy the whole lot out, and I'll eat every last one of them myself.
Oh, no. You gotta watch your figure. It's your future, you know.
Yeah, all right. I'll tell you what I'll do. You know what I'll do? I'll sell them. No, I'll hand them out on the street corners. That's a good way to get rid of them.
That's sweet. I think I'd like more than one customer, though. Maybe a flow of them, a stream of customers.
Yeah, you know what? I just can't help thinking that a pretty girl like you is going to have any trouble having a land office business with.
You know, I keep thinking the same. I must be doing something wrong. Maybe if you wore your skirt and came down and pushed the little thing around, I'd have all the co-eds.
It's not a skirt. You know, you want me to come down?
No,
I'll do it.
I want to do it on my own, buddy. You'd have too much fun. But you can come visit me.
I will.
Okay.
I'll see you.
Bye.
Skirt.
Hey, hi. I couldn't help overhearing that conversation you guys were having about Haley's hot dog business.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it's doing so good.
No, it isn't. I can't really figure out what the problem is. It's a little concession she's got down at the university, and they're actually pretty good hot dogs.
Well, the weird thing about selling stuff is that if there's not a demand, you got to create one, right? I mean, people will buy anything if you just present it to them in the right way. Want to take a seat for a sec? I think I got an idea that's going to interest you.
Keith knew we were coming. Why isn't he here?
Keith always makes people wait. He thinks it puts them off balance. It's his favorite stupid game.
You're bound and determined to go through with this, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Do you know what you're doing?
I know exactly what I'm doing.
You are doing what you think you should be doing because you're conditioned. Daddy's right. You're putting your head in a noose.
They don't use nooses in California, Eden.
You know what I mean. He is trying to protect you. Why don't you just leave it alone?
Because I don't want that kind of protection, and I don't need it. Your father is compromising himself by concealing this.
He's just willing to.
That's not the point. He's he's compromising me at the same time. I don't want to sit there and listen to the truth come out on the witness stand and watch him. He's going to be charged with concealing evidence. What the hell is the point of that?
That's right, pal. I mean, it wouldn't do to have word get around that old СиСи was protecting the guilty, and we both know that's what you are, right? Guilty.
He's not even here.
Who?
TJ.
That's not yet noon, is it?
Yeah, but he said he would be here at noon. As long as you're kind enough to fix him up with an appointment, you think he'd at least be here on time.
I don't think he's that enthusiastic about that job opportunity, especially the fact that it is near minimum wage. I think he has higher aspirations.
Oh, I'm sure he does, but even he knows he can't start right at the top.
Yeah, only in the stratosphere. Yeah, it's a common delusion.
You really don't like him, do you?
I don't like what he did to you.
Yeah, but if I forgave him, you can forgive him. I don't know, I even think he's kind of cute and harmless now that we're not involved.
You have a very generous heart. You're a nice person.
You know, it's just recently since Ted has come into my life. He's so good. It's just so much easier now to forgive and forget things that used to drive me crazy. Yeah.
Well, while you are forgiving and forgetting, try to remember that some people's characters don't change from season to season, even ski instructors.
Well, I don't have to worry about that anymore. We're an X item.
Good. Want a hot dog?
No, thanks. You go right ahead.
Okay. You're live.
Yeah, good luck.
Hello, Hilly. May I trouble you for a hot dog?
That's the most business I've had all day.
Well, it's still early. You got a chance.
Yeah, I just don't see any lines forming. I don't know, maybe I would do better if I would sell refrigerators to Eskimos.
Just before she died, she whispered to СиСи that I was the one who killed her.
Well, gosh, this is incredible. Why didn't you mention this the first time you ran this cock and bull story about it?
I didn't know about it. I just found out about it. But this doesn't change anything I told you, man. It just adds a little something to it.
Well, you're right about that, but it's a material addition. Tell me something. I mean, how did you discover this self-incriminating evidence?
СиСi told me about it.
But at first, he didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, well, I can understand his reticence. What I can't understand is why he changed his mind.
Oh, he's an honorable man, Keith. I mean, I guess that really is difficult for you to understand.
Touche. Well, yeah, so you all just decided to come clean on a sudden burst of what? I mean, is there some clever little legal tactic here that I'm missing? You know something? You all could have kept this to yourselves. I mean, what did you expect to accomplish by telling me?
What do we expect to accomplish? I'm telling you this because it's the truth. I don't believe in concealing evidence.
Oh, I see. So you basically thought you could convince me of your innocence by telling me this.
He is innocent.
Yeah, according to his version, which I don't really buy even with this epilogue. Come on. You know, as a matter of fact, I don't care if Eleanor accused you with her dying breath or she used the breath to whistle Dixie or the Hallelujah Chorus. Come on. I have enough evidence here to wrap up this case on my own.
What you have is circumstantial, and you know it.
Well, circumstantial evidence has convicted more than one person. We both know that.
I knew this was a mistake.
No.
Wait a second. I mean, you told him that he shouldn't come clean?
Yes, that's exactly what I told him. Because I knew that you are the kind of person that faces facts. You see what you want to see, that's it.
If you think I want to see a good cop go bad, you're mistaken.
Cruz was outside the door when the shot was fired. He was trying to open the door. He couldn't have killed her.
Ah, this is an eyewitness account. Huh?
I am just saying that Cruz has never been the kind of person to lie, and you know that.
I think you're confusing a highfalutin attitude with moral probity. I mean, it is possible to have both sanctimoniousness and deceitfulness in one man here, especially when he's trying to save his own skin. By the way, I ran a test on that obstacle. It takes exactly 10 seconds to throw a fire extinguisher through that door.
What, am I denying that or something, man? It takes 10 seconds after the gun was fired while I was outside for whoever did this to turn around and escape through the back, which is what happened.
Let me tell you how I reconstructed this, then we can compare fantasies, okay?
I'm telling the man what really happened.
No. I'll tell you what really happened, okay? Here is Eleanor. She's terrified. In a panic, she's running away from you. She runs into the maze and tries to hide. She's there trembling in some corner, doesn't think you can find her. But you do, you find her. You come through the door. She screams, long, jagged, terrified screams, torn from her throat. But nobody can hear her.
What the hell is this? This a preview of what you're going to say to the jury? Is this opening remarks?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a little dress rehearsal for both of you, don't you? Well, where was I? Long, jagged screams. Yeah, right. Long, jagged screams torn from her throat. There she was, terrified. With the last ounce of strength, she runs away from you, but you catch up to her. You hold her down, your fingers digging into the soft flesh of her upper arms, and you roll her over, and you fire at her at point-blank range, and you kill her. You see, Eden, we have his fingerprints all over the weapon, and, also, we have an autopsy report which shows that she was shot at close range. So СиСи came in. He sees Cruz standing above the body, which slipped to the floor, with a weapon in his hand. Voila. It just sort of all fits.
Some of the pieces more fantastically rendered than others.
Well, yeah, I guess it just needs a little polishing, don't you think? But you see the direction I'm going, don't you? I mean, basically, I think I'm sort of like in a catbird's seat. When it comes to looking at this prosecution-wise. By the way, Eden, thank your daddy for telling the truth. Finally.
If you really believe this, why don't you arrest me?
Well, I will, but not yet.
What are you waiting for?
Well, I have a few loose ends to be tied up, so I can have a really airtight case here. I mean, I wouldn't want something to go wrong and spoil my chances for putting you on death row for the last few months of your life, you know. Waiting while appeal after appeal after appeal is denied.
Что это? Представляешь? Сан-Диего, Сакраменто, Лос-Анджелес. Я еду тут.
Now it's happening to me.
That's great.
I sure hope you can come along with me, you know?
Oh, are you crazy? I'd love to if I don't have to work.
Well, listen, think about all the exciting things we can do. I've never really seen San Diego, have you?
No, I've never been close. But come on, you know, they're going to keep you pretty busy. How much free time would you have?
Well, I'm going to have all the nights off, and I figure during the day you can, I don't know, go sightseeing and shopping, keep you out of trouble.
I could go job hunting. This business is going everywhere except to the dogs.
You know, I'm so determined to see your name in Frankfurters. I mean, there's other vending lines you could get into, like falafels or hot dogs. No, hot dogs, let's see, what else? Pretzels, that's good.
Thanks.
I don't know.
Okay. It's just, come on, I took this job and I want to make the best of it. Okay.
Hi. Can I have 4 cheese dogs, please?
Sure. Cheese dogs. Here you go. Condiments are right there.
Okay, great, thanks.
Thank you.
How about 8 chili dogs with everything except for relish and onions?
You got it. This is amazing.
Just go buy as many hot dogs as you can.
Oh, surprise! I can't believe he finally made it.
Oh, yeah, hi. I'm sorry I'm a little late.
Yeah, a little late, TJ. You know, my father had another appointment. He had to go now. He can't take you over to the publicity department.
Yeah, great. I'm sorry about that, too. Look, just something came up, all right?
Oh, run into an old friend, maybe? Or a young one, possibly?
No, actually, to be quite honest, I was trying to get something else going.
Great. Well, look, I don't really care, okay? You're the one who missed the opportunity.
Yeah, I know. Look, sometimes in life you win, sometimes you lose. That's just the way it is.
Well, I'm glad to see you're not all broken up over it.
What are you so upset about? I mean, your dad's a really great guy. I'm sure I'm going to get another chance in the future to see him.
Yes, he is a very nice guy. He just happens to believe in people who keep their word. Loser.
Here, some shame for you. Help yourself to the condiments. Can you believe this? Oh, thanks. There you go.
To what do I owe this dubious pleasure?
Well, it was time we had a little talk, СиСи.
I don't remember inviting you in.
You know something? I never remember you inviting me in either. But I'm here on official business. I don't need an invitation.
Oh, yes, you do. Unless you got a search warrant, get out.
I tell you what I do have. I have a police car outside, and I have a material witness I need questioned. So we can either have those questions answered here or at headquarters.
Ooh, oh, sorry. What is it you want to talk about?
There's evidence that you know about concerning the Eleanor Norris murder case that you haven't shared with the police or with me. Why don't you share it with me now and spare us both some ugly moments?
Since I don't understand where you get your information, I've said everything that I actually know.
All right. Okay. I tell you what. I'll arrest you for withholding evidence, aiding, abetting, et cetera, et cetera. Why don't you try these on for size?
You put those anywhere near me, and I'll shove them down your throat.
Well, then I'll tack on resisting arrest.
Okay. What is it you want?
I want you to tell me what Eleanor Norris or Nicholas really said to you before she died. Come on, СиСи, let's have it. The meter's running.
So why did you drag me back here? You know I hate hospitals.
Well, they're not too fond of you either. You're not the world's best patient, you know.
So why didn't you just take me home?
Because you still need rest and a day or two of medical care. You know, a person in your condition should not be going around beating the hell out of people.
Sorry. He didn't fight fair either.
Yeah.
Well, he paid for it. He's dead.
Dead?
He was electrocuted. He fell into the lighting board in the back when he was trying to get away.
Really? Well, maybe I acquitted myself fairly well after all. I'll try to work it into my resume.
There's still a few legal matters to iron out, I'm afraid. Julia stopped by the police headquarters in town just to ask a few questions.
And is she coming here?
Oh, yeah.
Good. How did you two find me, anyway?
Just a woman's intuition, I guess.
Try male savvy.
Oh, try my deductive reasoning.
Well, how about my inductive influence?
Ooh, gets me again.
How about your vaulting modesty, too?
Yes, but we do make a good team, don't we?
It looks that way from here.
You awake? Hi.
No, but come in anyway.
How are you feeling?
Probably better than I look.
You scared us all to death. I hope you know that. I think you enjoy worrying people.
It's fast losing its charm. When can I get out of here?
Well, you can give a deposition to the police when you feel better, and I think all the legal work can be taken care of in the next 24 hours.
Good. Would you two mind if I talk to Julia alone for a minute?
Oh, no, no.
No, we'll be right outside.
Fine. Thanks.
I think you may be interested in this. I managed to nick it from the Indian whose knapsack before the police got there.
What is it?
What, indeed? That is the note that Meyson signed, leaving his entire estate to Eleanor.
Victoria is an X-ray, so we can call her back in an hour. In the meantime, you can get some rest.
Before I do that, I want to unburden my conscience.
To me?
About you. Sit down. I want to thank you for all your care and concern for Victoria and for me. You've been wonderful to both of us.
I was doing what any friend would do. It was really nothing.
Don't interrupt. Secondly, I want you to know that your baby, that our baby, has a very special place in my heart. And when I get home, and after that, Samantha is going to be a big part of my life. I want you to know that you can count on that.
I'm very glad to hear you say that.
for Samantha's sake. Hello?
Алло?
Daddy, wait. Wait a second. What's wrong? What? No, I understand. Please, no, I know you had to do it. It was Cruz who insisted. I was with him when we went to Keith's office. No, we completely understand. Look, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye.
Who was that?
Daddy, Keith went to see him to verify that Eleanor said that you killed her.
He wouldn't even take my word for that. I mean, that's remarkable.
Is it remarkable? I can't believe you started this.
I thought you understood.
It's unnecessary.
It's necessary for me, Eden. I need to know what the hell happened. You don't learn the truth by telling lies. You don't turn it on and off like a faucet. Why don't you believe that? I mean, the truth has been good to us time and again. If we trust it, it'll be good to us again. What is the big deal?
I'm not crusading against the truth. I just don't think you should bend over backwards to incriminate yourself to Keith. You are setting yourself up. He doesn't even have to prove his allegations. You are giving him Cruz Castillo on a silver platter.
If you don't understand what I am trying to do,
Cruz.
I can't explain it to you.
I understand. I do. I'm just scared.
What the hell are you doing here? How dare you come to my house after what your daughter did to my family?
No.
Don't tell me no. Get out of
Not
here.
my daughter. Your daughter, Sisi.
Have you lost your mind?
Elena's was yours and Pamela's.
That's a lie.
Now, Pamela was pregnant with Elena when you threw Pamela out of this house. I know this. Because Pamela came to me for refuge.
If that were true, she would have contacted me.
No. Because she didn't want any part of you, not any part of you. So when Elena was born, Pamela gave me Elena. I loved Elena. I cared for Elena. I raised Elena like my own child. She was so beautiful. She was brilliant. Oh, Sisi, she was so full of energy and life.
And whose name was on that birth certificate?
This is what you care about.
Yes.
Oh, a document. That's wonderful. Because does it tie it to you? Is there any evidence that proves that she's yours? What are you afraid of, Sisi? Some kind of a lawsuit? A lawsuit against this estate? I tell you, man, she is your child.
Did she believe that? Did she?
She found out. And when she did, when she discovered that her birthright had been robbed from her, that's when something happened to her. Right then and there, something happened inside of her. She broke. You see, I cared for her. I loved her. I gave her everything. I gave her even things that your great wealth would have given her. But she was obsessed to get even, and she was more obsessed to get one more thing, one thing that she really, really wanted. Something I couldn't give her, Sisi. The love and the acknowledgement from her real father.
Acknowledgement? How the hell can I acknowledge? I didn't know she existed.
You knew! At some point, you knew. Don't tell me you could have looked at that face and not known. See, it was this. Oh, dear God, it was exactly this refusal, this denial, that turned that woman into what she became. That little girl, Sisi. The little girl. was a product of your incredible insensitivity. This monster, as you called her. This monster. Please. Was your creation. And I tell you, her death is on your head.
Hello.
Daddy. Daddy, it's me.
Kelly, honey, I can't talk right now.
Listen, we found him. We found Mason and he's all right. He's in a hospital right now, maybe for a day or two, but he's just gonna be fine.
Mason, you found my son. Thank God, baby, thank God.
Listen, we found something else, Daddy. We found a paper, a document. It absolutely ties Elena Nicholas to the kidnapping.
Oh, no.
Yes. We'll bring it home and show it to you. We're coming home soon, okay?
Of course.
Okay, Daddy. I love you. Bye-bye.
Oh, my God. When is it going to end?
Changing China, prosperity in the rural areas, from the Middle Ages to color television sets in less than a decade. Tonight on NBC Nightly News.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Tomorrow morning on Today from China, we'll talk with Foreign Minister Wu Suetian.
I'm Jane Pauley, also television in China and American students in Beijing.
Tomorrow morning on Today.